I have had my CS for National Treasury speak here. I'm not responsible for his eloquence or his firmness. I think he has just seen the reality of where we are and that we must move together. You and your team, John, have my full support as you lead the way in making sure that we explain ourselves to the people of Kenya on matters that require domestic mobilization. And I agree with you entirely in what you have said. We need to begin to think about your accrual accounting is spot on. Your zero budgeting is spot on. We need to begin to explain why any department, any ministry requires every shilling. If you required it last year, you still must come back and explain to us why you require it this year, so that we can make sure that we're doing the right thing. And the third thing that you have said that is spot on is the issue of tax expenditure. We must have a honest conversation as Kenyans. If we are spending 400 billion shillings every year on tax refunds, and in some cases, that have been brought to our attention, as it was done with our universal health program, you know very well that in some instances, like in some hospital here in Kino, they were doing more surgeries than Kenyatta National Hospital, some Saint something hospital on the third floor of some building in Kino. It is not possible. It is the same thing. We now have people who claim tax refunds because they run bakeries. Because bread is a very important thing to Kenya. Bread is very sensitive. And we are paying a lot of money to many bakeries. But you know what they're doing? They have more accountants in those bakeries than people who bake any bread. The same way, one hospital I know had more accountants than medical staff because they were gaming the NHIF. This, ladies and gentlemen, we must have a candid conversation and stop it. John, you have my support as you go after those people who game the system. We must stop them.